Adivasis. Adi, first, Vasi, inhabitant, is the collective name used for the many indigenous people of India. The communities of the Adivasis are called tribes. When the Indo-Aryans invaded India 3000 years ago, some indigenous people mingled and settled down with them. Many of them were, however, pushed into the remote hilly or forested areas where they continue to stay even today. They lived a secluded life, cut off from the mainstream Indians. Main characteristics of Adivasis. They usually lived in forests, deserts or hilly areas which were difficult to access. This helped them in maintaining their identity, retaining their distinctive language, and preserving their social, religious, and cultural practices. The tribes were divided into clans or families. Each clan had its own chief and a set of rules and customs which the members of the clans followed. They preserved their history and rich customs by passing them on from one generation to the other through the oral traditions. Baluchi tribe, Northwest. Gujars, Khokhars, and Bhattis in the hills north of Jhelum. Banjaras, Rajasthan. Bhils and Kolis, Maharashtra, Gujarat and Karnataka. Gonds, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh. Ahir, Kutch area of Gujarat. Chiru tribe, Jharkhand. Mundas and Santhals, Odisha, Jharkhand and Bengal. Nagas and Khasis, Northeast. Ahoms, Assam. Bandagas, Todas, Nilgiris. Occupations. Tribal societies today practice jhum or shifting cultivation. They clear a part of forests by burning the vegetation. The ash of the burnt vegetation serves as manure to make the soil fertile. The cleared path of forest is used for cultivation. After a few years, when the soil loses its fertility, they move to a new area.
Majority of the tribals depend on forest produce for their livelihood. Tribes like Ahirs and Todas are pastoralists. They rear animals and earn their livelihood by selling meat and milk. The pasture lands of the area are jointly owned.
Some tribals are skilled craftsmen. They earn their living by selling their handicrafts, pottery, or colorful embroidery. They make ropes, reeds, straw matting, and coarse sacks. Nomadic cultures.
Nomadic pastoralists moved over long distances with their animals. They also exchanged wool, ghee, etc. with settled agriculturalists for grain, cloth, utensils, and other products. They also traded a few necessities like salt and iron, which they lacked.
Some itinerant groups, such as groups of craftsmen, artisans, entertainers, or traditional storytellers, travel from place to place, practicing and displaying their skills. These are known as mobile communities.
Sultan Alauddin Khilji used the Banjaras to transport grain to the city markets. According to Emperor Jahangir's memoirs, the Banjaras carried grain on their bullocks from different areas and sold it in towns. They transported food grain for the Mughal army during military campaigns. Gonds are the largest and the most powerful tribal community in India. They lived in a vast forested region called Gondwana, or the land of the Gonds, in the easternmost districts of Madhya Pradesh.